What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the pipeline. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you in here, hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you in here. Subscribe to the channel if you in here. I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much this morning. I just want to say thank you to the pipeline. For all the support, all the emails, um all the positive inspiration motivational things that you guys sent me in my email. I do appreciate that, and also commenting on the videos and hitting the like button for me. That really helps me out a lot. I don't know if y'all understand how important it is for you to hit the like button, and also how important it is for me when y'all comment on my videos, good or bad. That means a lot to me, especially when somebody go out their way to email me. That's really love for me, because a lot of people don't even know how to email or feel like there's no need to email, but you guys constantly email me ideas, topics, thoughts, opinions. Tell me about how y'all love the channel. Like, that's love. So I appreciate all of that. The Diesel, I'm back with you, sis. Hope all is well. Man, everything is well. Thank you, Diesel, for coming in here. It's rough. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna say I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? I'd be lying if I said I'm alright. But I'm better. I'm better. Um, like I said, y'all, I think I'm under spiritual attack. You know what I'm saying? Like um, the work I've been doing in my life and overcoming a lot of my obstacles. I know what's on the other side. I know what come with when you change your lifestyle. You know, you're gonna lose a lot of friends, a lot of family members. When you on a different path, you gotta leave a lot of people behind. And it, like I say this all the time, it's not like you don't care for these people, but it's where you going. Where you going, they can't go with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's even in the physical life or the afterlife. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say cherish the relationship you have with people. Cherish that, especially key relationships, because like with this COVID, you know, everybody's so sick, and it's a lot of depression going on. You know, a lot of people don't want to gather. We can't because of COVID. You know, so you got to be careful with everything now. It's like, can we will we ever go back to a normal civilization, or do we have to create our own way? And that's what I've been doing my whole last 10 years. I've just been creating my own path. I don't care what this person doing, that person doing. I'm going in the direction that God is telling me to go. So if that keep putting me in these environments with trying to help and put my life on the line, that's what I have to do, because God has put me on this path to save souls. I'm not meant to be a pastor or a preacher. I've had these revelations many a times in dreams. God have revealed this to me in dreams through people. Um, I was pastors have always gave me special messages about things they see in me. Like I have always knew my life and my purpose was to be something greater. Just because of all the experiences I have overcame and seen. It was like, God, why would you take me through all this stuff? You know, why would you take me like from having nothing to something, right? Getting with a millionaire, meeting celebrities, hanging with celebrities, traveling the world, lose everything, get that back, right? Get back on my feet. Travel, go to school, college educated. It's like I've been through so many different journeys of poor, from rags to riches, losing it, getting it back again, standing on my truth. But the minute I started focusing on my religion, focused on having a better relationship with God, that's when more doors started opening up on my own. See, when you work hard and you don't, ain't no handout, you appreciate it. You appreciate it more. Back then, I didn't appreciate nothing, because I always felt I could make something happen. I got the money. I don't care about nothing. So that's why I went through so many losses. But when you stand on your own and you focus on what you got going on and believe in your truth and what you can do, you will be on the path of better success. You will attract better people. You will attract so much in the material world. So much in the material world just from being you. Just from being you, and without no sucker shit. You can't be with that sucker shit. And as I sit in my life right now and appreciate all these moments in my life, from bad to good to a lot of things I couldn't even fathom. You know, it's a lot of things I couldn't even fathom or put into words. You know what I'm saying? So it's like what has God put me on this journey for? And then I knew 10 years ago, I had a dream. Let me tell y'all, I had a dream, right? Regardless of everything that people has told me about me. You different. You don't fit in. You a star. You got star qualities. How is you this? How is you that? Like everything I have wanted in my life, I have always gotten. God has blessed me with everything I ever wanted in my life that I asked for. That's why nobody can't tell me what God can and cannot do. Can't nobody tell me that. So as I sit back, I had a dream about 10 years ago, right? I'll tell you, a lot of stuff happened with me between 10 and 12 years ago. This whole transformation where I'm at right now. It all happened about 10, 12 years ago. This whole transformation. I had a dream one day, and I had this same dream about 3 times, and I had one particular dream for about 5 years. I only had this one dream. I had one dream that God has showed me 3 times. And in this dream, I walked side by side with God around the world. It was like, y'all, I bullshit y'all not. I listen to what I'm saying. Because it's still, like, a lot of people don't know this. Only person who know this is my mom. Because I talk to her a lot about stuff I dream about and see. But I walked around the world with God about 3 or 4 times in my life with these dreams, the same dream. And when I walked with God, only thing he took me to was poverty areas. It was like he took me through poverty areas. He took me through like third world countries. He took me through like militant military bases, and it was like a lot of corruption and a lot of different disasters around the world. Like every time I have this dream with God, is always the same dream. Him taking me around the world, showing me different tragedies and different world world tragedies. Like, and I'm like, what is this about? Is this like I supposed to talk about these things? Am I supposed to go visit these places? So many a years, like I said, I travel, been a lot of places, work with a lot of people. And a lot of these different things that I walked with him, I have seen in real life just for going on these journeys I have been on. So I always felt like that was confirmation. When I got that dream one time about 10 years ago and then had them sporadically throughout the years, the same dream. The dream, if I would say, to me, in reality, the dream was probably maybe about, I would say about 5 to 7 minutes. I walked with God around the world. And it just always blew me. And then I'm going to tell y'all another dream. When I was younger, I used to always have that I used to have to go to church and pray about. I mean, I was really scared. I used to have one dream for about 5 years about a spirit, something dark chasing me, and they could never catch me. I mean, this thing I used to hide in my dreams, y'all. I used to hide in like garbage cans. I used to hide on rooftops and stuff. I couldn't run really fast, but this dark entity used to follow me and chase me, but could never catch me. Where I would literally wake up in sweats, y'all. Like I would wake up in sweats. I would wake up with my heart beating. And I had this dream for years. This same dream. This same dream caused my mother to sell our childhood home because I kept having the same dream. My mother's house got broken into 2 times. I kept having the same dream in the process of my mother in our childhood home that I was raised in, forced her to move out her house because she said, you know what, it's crazy because I had the similar dream. I had the same similar dream about being chased by something dark. We don't know what the dream meant, but we always took it as if it was a demonic presence, like a demonic presence was trying to attack our spirits. And that's just what we felt. So after having that dream for so many years and then having the dream with God in my older adult years, I felt like it was nothing for me to do but save souls. I wasn't meant to be a pastor. I wasn't meant to be a priest. I wasn't meant to be none of that. I was meant to save souls, and that's it. Share my experiences with people and bring them with me. Tell people about God and what God could do for you. And that's all I believe in, honestly. And I'm not the one who I'm not the one to go to church every week. I'm not the one to go to church. I don't belong in nobody's church. It's things with religion that I have studied that make me, I do want to find a church home again, but I'm not in a category of a Christian, a Muslim, Jerusalem, an Israelite. I don't believe in categories. I'm just spiritual. I believe in Father, Son, Holy Ghost, and that's it. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Muslim. It's a lot of different practices that these religions practice that I could relate to and understand. But it's also a lot of things in these religions that I can't understand, even with Christianity. So with that being said, I'm just spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. I'm a spiritual believer. I do believe in God. But I think the categories people try to put religion in, I think it messes them up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? As far as with the Muslim culture, Israelite culture, Christianity culture, Buddhism, it's a lot of different religions I've had studied. I studied these things to make, because I was lost. Like I told y'all, I was lost looking for the truth. When you live the life I live, I got to a point where I didn't believe in God at all. I didn't believe in God at all. It was to a point where I didn't pray. I didn't believe in God. Everything he was taking me through, I felt like was some straight bullshit. Straight bullshit. I'm like, man, I'm not believing in this man. I'm not. You got to show me. You got to show me that I need to believe in you. You got to show me. That's how I was. Because you got to understand the mindset of an addicted person, a broken, addicted person. When you don't believe in a higher purpose and a higher call, you headed to destruction. You headed for destruction. And that's exactly where I was headed to. And to the second time I had my awakening, I said, you know what? This can't be nothing but God. This can't be nothing but God who have saved me and changed my life. And after that, when I started believing in God again and started going back with my praying and going back to my outreach work and everything, it seemed like a door of opportunity, y'all, just opened for me. It was like things I've accomplished in my family, nobody was ever to do it in my whole entire family. For me to be as young as I am at my age is like, my family feel like I'm the chosen one. And I always feel like that. I'm not saying I'm the chosen one far as just chosen over the world. But I'm talking about far as just being a star seed. I always had star seed qualities. Everything about my life is people would wish to live. Everything I have is abundance of. I don't need a lot of anything. And the crazy part about being blessed materially is that I don't even care to have it. I don't care to have it. I can live without it. I can live without the material. I can live without the technology. And I believe the way I think and my mentality is what made God bless me with these things. I believe these are my gifts for me standing in my truth, not selling my soul, not giving up, still pushing through the pain, pushing through the hurt. The stuff I've been through will make a person most definitely commit suicide or run to drugs. Like my life, ain't nothing about my life normal. Ain't nothing about my life no different from the next person's life. Only thing that make my life different is that I always believed in myself. I always believed in myself. When all doors was closed, I always never gave up on myself. I became my number one fan. When you fall in love with you and all of you, flaws and all. I'm talking about flaws and all. You feel me? I don't care if you receding hairline, bumps on your face, acne, weight problems, body problems, high blood pressure, diabetes. You got to fall in love with self. Because once you fall in love with self, you rebuilding your machine. You tweaking your machine, you greasing your screws. And once you fall in love with yourself, your thinking gonna change. I had to go through a mental breakdown in order for me to transition my thinking. So when I transitioned my thinking, I already knew what the devil was gonna do. I knew the devil was coming. He always been after me. I knew that. I'm telling y'all. See, when the devil, like, it's not even just that. Like, when you focus on self and when you change your thinking, the people around you gonna feel like, hey, MTGTV, thanks for coming into the live. The people around you gonna feel like you acting different, you changing. Well, you supposed to change, right? You supposed to change. Who want to stay the same? Who want to live the same life they've been living? That's what we here for, to change, elevate, and grow. We not here to be stagnant. Each and every last one of us, we was not here to be stagnant. God made us and put each and every last one of us here for a reason. And whatever your purpose is, You got to find that purpose because your purpose could change the world regardless of the fact, regardless of where you live at. A person couldn't tell me I'm going to be where I'm be at right now 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I couldn't see this where I'm at 10, 15 years ago because I was too busy under addiction, under mental illness, under chasing the wrong things. I would never thought I would be where I'm at today. I would never thought I would sit with the people I sit with today. I would never thought I would be rubbing elbows with these people who y'all look up to. A lot of people y'all see on y'all TVs. I would have never thought I was running in them circles. I couldn't have seen that for me. I couldn't have seen that until I realized, God, this is what you're supposed to be doing. You supposed to be doing this. Listen, I went one time, right? One time when I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in God, right? This is when I was in a very, very dark place. I went and seen a lady, right? I told y'all this story, parts of this story a while back. The new people probably never heard of it. I had told y'all pieces of this story. I went to go see a spiritual healer that somebody recommended me to go see. So I said, you know what? I don't know what's going on with these religions, the stuff I'm seeing in people. Like I could look in a person's eyes and see if they demons. Like I could see stuff that normal people can't see. Like the angel in a person, the demon in a person, the demonic shit, energies. I could pick up on that instantly. Like it's crazy though. But I hope y'all can too. And that's why I be telling y'all to stay out these petty parties and these dark places. Because we all as humans have these intuitions on, let me get on up out of here. It's something about this person. I can't be around this person. It's an intuition. God has blessed us with these intuitions where we should be able to pick up on these things. It don't take the gift of discernment to call this shit out when you see it. It don't. It really don't. So when I went to go see this lady, she told me one time, she said, what's your name? I gave her my name. She said, what's your birthday? I gave her my birthday, right? I was like, is you a psychic? You a medium? She like, no, I'm not a medium. I'm a spiritual healer. I said, you're a spiritual healer. So we talked. Man, let me tell y'all what this lady told me, y'all. This lady ain't know me from a can of paint. This lady ain't know me from a can of paint. Let me tell y'all something what this lady told me. This lady told me, I don't know if you know who you are. I said, huh? Straight off the rip. This lady told her, I don't think you know who you are. Do you know who you are? I said, I'm trying to figure that out. That's why I'm here to see you. What is going on? She said, you is a powerful person. You have a lot of wisdom. You have traveled many a lifetimes. You traveled many a lifetime, but you got stuck in between realms. You got stuck between dark world and going into the light. And as you live your life now, you live in hiding and in secret because where you come from, the life you used to live where your soul belonged, you was a monk, you was a guru, and you was a spiritual healer, and people paid millions and thousands of dollars to come and see you. You was very successful in your past life. But in your present life, your gifts and rewards still gonna come, but you hide a lot in darkness because you was around a lot of people. And the village you lived in, you got kicked out your village because the practices you was doing was against their beliefs. You wasn't into devil work. You was into saving souls and healing people. You got paid millions of dollars to heal people's souls. Your village kicked you out and you managed to go into hiding and you escaped being assassinated and killed by your village because they didn't understand how people loved you, people paid to come and see you, and the things you was doing was going against the beliefs of the higher ups. Right? So back then, I'm like, wait a minute, this ain't, it sound a little bit right. It does. This was years ago. Let me tell y'all, this was a long, long time ago. When I told y'all about my situations, that dark coming to the light, dark coming into the light, she said, you have to come out of hiding. Whatever you do, you don't like being around people no more. You live a very private life. You don't like really being around too many people. You very secluded, but you love helping people. You love helping people. So now, I must tell you, I've never seen nothing like this. In 40 years of work, I've been doing this. This is what this lady told me. She said, I'm sorry, but I'm kind of at a loss for words. I've never seen this in over 40 years I've been doing this kind of work. I don't think you know who you are You were very powerful. I said, oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. You feel me? But back then, I'm not paying it no attention. But I never forget what that lady told me, which made me feel like now in my life, that's exactly what I was supposed to be doing. Everything that I have and been through was nothing before this. She said, God put you here to save souls. That is your mission in this world. And you battle with it through addiction because you don't know the gifts that you have. The gifts that you have can bring you a lot of success, but you have to tap into your gifts. You have to tap into your gifts. So within the last 10, 12 years, I have learned to tap into these gifts. God has given me these different talents, whether if it's with music, writing, speaking, right? I speak a lot. I write a lot. I've done a lot of work for a lot of people that requires writing, paperwork, people business, work with the IRS, they paperwork for their business, musicians. I have worked with so much that requires writing that have put me in a good situation. So now that I move forward into 2022, I have to tell y'all, the devil has always been after me for spiritual attack because of my purpose and what I'm supposed to be doing. And when you get into your calling, the attacks gonna come spiritually, but you can't fold. Even with the devil, with people around me, everybody dying, a lot of people is sick. A lot of people is just not in a place that I feel like they could be in or they see themselves in. So I'm here to build and uplift and motivate and inspire. My whole purpose in this world is to share my experiences with people and let them learn from it, and hopefully it'll change their lives. And with me keep doing this kind of work, the rewards is amazing. The rewards is amazing. So I understand why now I never took the 360 deals. I wonder why now I couldn't be with a certain kind of man. I understand why I can't run with certain kind of circles. I don't fit in. I always never fit in because I'm a chosen one. I'm a star. See, God has me as a light worker. And it took me many years to understand that. So when I tell y'all, man, cherish life is beautiful. Cherish the people you love. Focus on your finances, man. Build yourself up. Build your machine in a way this year that you gonna awe people. Make people drop a wow factor on people. Change your circumstances by changing the way you think, changing the way you eat, changing the lifestyle. The lifestyle changes. Start being a little bit more helping if you can. Tip a little more when you delivering pizza if you can. Tip, you know what? I tip my mailman every income tax time. Every income tax time. When that check come, or if it hit the direct deposit, receipts come, or these checks come that people send me, I most definitely tip my mailman. I do all the time. Even if it's not much, you gotta think about other people sometimes before yourself, because like I tell people, we are blessed. We are blessed regardless of what circumstances you live. It could be worse. It could be worse. A lot of people not here. I just talked about this last week. A lot of people ain't gonna bring the new year in with us. A lot of people ain't gonna make it. Whoever watching this, you was one of the fortunate ones who made it into 2022. But look at how many people we lost. Look how many people we continue is gonna lose. I seen yesterday COVID cases is up again at an all-time high. 20,000 cases I read in Northeast Ohio in one day. My friend told me 17,000 cases in one day in Atlanta, Georgia. This was last week. These COVID cases is getting very high, and a lot of people is dropping dead. I can't even tell y'all about how many people I talked to in the last 3 days who then lost somebody to COVID. Besides just me, in 3 days, different people I talked to. My sister just died yesterday. My cousin died from COVID. My niece died from COVID 3 days ago. These is people of all races and all ages dying, dropping dead, young, old. Man, y'all stay safe. I'm telling y'all, I wear 2 masks. These schools is shutting back down again. The world, it seems like it's about to shut back down again. These kids is back to remote learning. I read almost 90 million people has walked off their job in the last year. 90 million people. So when people walk off their jobs and that's their income to provide for them and their families, what y'all think happened after that? A person ain't gonna do nothing but go into depression and addiction. I gotta walk off my job because I don't want to get vaccinated. But while they walking off their jobs, they have no exit plan on what they gonna do for income. So they walking off their jobs and falling into depression and addiction because they trying to figure out what I'm about to do next. What I'm about to do next. And then go get a job that's less paid that's still gonna end up making you get vaccinated. So this is a time where you got to get in your entrepreneur bag, start getting into your gifts, start getting into your talent, start getting into your crafts. Because these are the things that will bring you success. These are the things that will bring you financial gains, your gifts and your crafts, not working for somebody else. But you have to work for somebody else to get you where you need to be. I worked 2 and 3 jobs to open up my clothing store. Stop, all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. No handouts, no loans, no niggas helping me. I worked 3 jobs to open up my first clothing store. Period. After that, I fell back. Sometimes you got to keep going back. Don't walk off these jobs without a plan. Don't do that. You stay on your job and you save. You need money to invest into your dreams. You need money to invest into your crafts. So while y'all working these jobs, come up with a game plan. Come up with start saving some money so you can make an exit plan one day. That's why I said put that hair money to the side, that nail money to the side, that shoe money to the side, that true religion money to. Sometimes we got to sacrifice material things for a better cause. Because these better causes is what's going to better us and make us the people or the person we or you want to become. Thank y'all for checking on me. Thank y'all for coming to the live. I have to wake my household up because they have to get ready for school. Thank y'all for the love. Continue to keep me in your prayers. Email me pipelinenews2020@gmail.com. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. Please do that for me. Hit the like button for me if you in here. Thanks for coming in here, y'all. And I will give y'all an update. Happy New Year's blessing. Hey, Detroit Paulie. Thank you, Detroit. I was just telling them about you coming to do the interview. We working on all that. Actually, Detroit, I'm going to call you today about 3 o'clock so we can finish the rest of the little stuff that we could go over. Thank y'all. Y'all go and support Detroit Paulie. Y'all go check out his work. He been doing film work, movies. I mean, Detroit Paulie is a beautiful, beautiful soul. Y'all go and support that brother over there. Thank y'all for coming to the pipeline. And until next time.